When I got here in Australia is when I started to maybe look at what forex is. This year actually, 2023, took trading as a serious job now. I've been doing that for at least 6 months now.
Wow. And you already got
Yeah,
a payout.
I got 2 payouts.
Woo, add that to the resume. Hold up, wait a minute. You thought we was finished? Nah, just when you thought we was finished, we back with another video, man. It's Sir Hans Felix here in the building, and we got my brother Douglas here, another brother, you know what I'm saying? We about to give you what you here for, and you will not be
Yeah,
disappointed. So welcome back to another payout video. Guys, if you didn't think Fortune's funding is global, wait till you find out where this brother's from and where he's currently living at. You thought the last time we was doing an interview, you got to meet somebody from Nigeria living out in China. Well, this guy right here, he is Kenyan, but he's living out in Australia. So it's like, oh, mate, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? You know, how do you know what I'm saying? Like, let,
yeah.
let me hear your story and your background, how you living in Australia, what's it like? You know what I'm saying? Like you're representing Fortune's funding right now in Australia, bro. Like we salute you, man. Talk your talk,
Thank
bro.
you.
Let's hear your story.
My name is Douglas Monene. I am I am a Kenyan, born and raised, and then
Woo!
I moved to Australia late 2021 to study. I do engineering here in Australia. I'm still studying at the moment,
Okay.
but yeah, that's me.
Wow. So why Australia? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Um, I have family here. I have my sister who's here, so she moved up here about she moved up here 13 years ago. So I came here a few times before that, and then I just decided to come study here after I finished my high school studies.
Interesting, interesting. Wow. So I guess you trade AUD USD on a daily, huh?
Uh, it's a pair I look at actually, but my main pair is gold.
It would make sense, like it's either was
And
AUDJPY, AUDCHF,
AUD
AUDUSD,
and
CAD,
yeah,
AUD CAD. Like it had to be one of them. So
I look at AUD USD.
okay, that's a smooth pair, by the way, real smooth. You could get
Yeah,
away with murder with that pair. 3 pips, 4 pips stop loss. Hey, 25 pip TP. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've dabbled with the Aussie dollar. That's
yeah.
good to hear, that's good to hear. So how long have you been trading, and when did you figure out Fortune's favors the bold out here?
Um, I s- my interest in trading sparked in the year 2020 when one of my friends introduced me to it, and
Wow,
then I didn't really take
COVID times.
much. Yeah, so I didn't really take much into it but when I got here in Australia is when I started to maybe look at what forex is, and then this year actually, 2023, at around March is when I took trading as a serious job now, like something that I could do outside just my studies because I still work here. But yeah, I've been doing that for at least 6 months now.
Wow, and you already
Yeah,
got a payout. Just add
yeah,
that
I already I got 2 payouts.
add that to the resume.
Yeah,
Congratulations, King. Wow.
thank you very much.
So this is your first prop firm, or is this the first payout from a prop firm?
This is my first prop firm, and I got my 2 payouts from this prop firm.
Wow, man, let's clap it up for this guy, man. Let's
Thank
cheers
you.
for this guy, man. Pew, 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 pew. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Wow. I feel like you new age traders and new generation traders are like, you guys got it real good. You learn trading, you got the best content on YouTube now, you got ICT, you got no nonsense, you got, my content, you got like great information. Man, I used to like scratch up YouTube and, and see what I can find, or you had to download some PDFs or some, Google Drive like it was rough back then, man. Some Steve Morrow and bro, it's like you had to find people right, behind like deep dungeons and caves to find really good information now. But it's like now you guys got the prop firms and you got, leveraging other people's capital, like and having great information. Now you guys got the prop firms and you got, leveraging other people's capital, like and having great information. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
Yeah, at the
It
time.
it just shows to me that this compresses the time that it requires you to be profitable. Like, I started this journey in 2015. Looking back at it 8 years later, we had to crawl for you guys to run. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and it's like till this day, some people are still trying to demystify trading or it's just so many things going on. But if we were to start right now, I feel like I am so proud of traders like you who are
Thank you.
taking advantage of not only the information, but the avenues, the options that are out there now just to be able to have more capital to trade with.
Yeah, that's very much true. Yeah, I've listening it at other people's stories and hearing how long it's taken them to get to a certain place in their trading journey. It's a real blessing to have done that in 6 months already, and still trying to do more is what I have, and what is to come because I've figured out like forex really is a changing business. It's not like forex is a fixed business, but it does really change with time. So you gotta really try and change with the changes that come.
That is very true, bro. Speaking of wow, great point. Great point. So speaking of the changing times, how would this impact your trading if prop firms no longer existed?
I think prop firms with the space they I think prop firms with the space they have in the market right now, they are really helping people gain like individual capital because I don't think prop firm is also a long-term goal for everyone. It's a goal to gain more capital and then put it in your own trading account so that you're able to trade your own style. Either you're a swing trader, day trader, depending, scalper. Because also with the rules that comes with prop firms, you gotta be very, very careful with your risk management, psychology at times. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, it will affect new traders especially.
I agree. I agree. So let's talk about some of your strategies, especially as we are transitioning into times where inflation is rising. It definitely impacts the charts. What have you noticed and what strategies have you been using to stay consistent? Let's talk about that.
Um, I really give big props to my two mentors who've really helped me with my journey. One of them is Habshi Pedro, and the other one is Jim Gadoni. They've really helped me with my journey since I started. They've held me down. Till date, they're still giving me new ideas. As I said, because Forex is a changing market, they really try and get the best information to me and some of us because they have an academy. Um, I've been using support and resistance as my main strategy, but I'm trying to diversify to still learning SMC to this point, but also trying to understand the news that are occurring within the markets, especially in the United States, with everything that's going on, and then anticipating what happens next year when the elections do come in. That's also be a it's gonna be a good time to look at charts and see what's going to happen. So I'm really trying to get to understand the fundamental part because I don't really think it's good to know the technical part, but the fundamental does play a key role in looking at the charts.
Absolutely. Um, wow. Yes, sir. You are spot on with what you're saying because somebody who just started trading might not be so keen to understanding the changing times because like I was there when Brexit happened. I saw the
Yeah,
flash, I saw the drop. you know, I was
yeah,
there when COVID happened. I was there. Obviously, you were there. What crazy things happened on the charts? Oh, when Trump got elected. Um, when the second election of Obama happened. The midterm elections back in 2022 or 2021. And you've seen like how the markets. I remember when USD CAD in 2020 touched the weekly resistance and fell 1,300 pips since then. Like I can see these things vividly in the back of my mind. Of course, I remember because I've caught a lot of pips, you know what I'm saying? And I've
Yeah,
taken advantage of that. So you don't really think about it until you're standing in front of a trader who maybe have not seen all of this, and now they're trying to understand the markets, trying to understand the fundamentals. What does this mean? The uncertainty that comes, or now we can even back and we're like, oh wow. So the next time, or if, will there ever be a next time if like interest rates drop down to zero? I'm not sure how
yeah,
far back into fundamentals you go, but just looking at how the changes happen with economics and the way countries and finances are just so intertwined. And so being able to like sustain these times, bro, that says a lot about a trader from back then and even today. So mad props to you for being able to embrace the information and doing what you got to do to be consistent, you know?
yeah.
What would you say besides like gold? Do you trade indices?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
good deal.
Yeah,
Now, like I
it's been
said,
something I'm looking at, but uh, I feel like indices, there's a different way to trading, and also you have to be very keen with the time.
yes.
So, yeah,
Speaking of time, hey Siri, what time is early right now? Wow, 10:13 in the morning,
yes,
14 hours ahead.
yeah,
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. So we appreciate your time for sure. And so
thank you.
how is it like to be trading in Australia and being completely on the other side of the world? And what's it like? When do you trade London or New York? What's your favorite session to trade?
My favorite session is New York, which is weird because
Yeah.
one, I don't sleep late. I don't sleep late, but I try to get my setups London, within London to heading on to New York. But yeah, Asian session for me doesn't really work as much because I think I'm busy within the morning. But yeah, I'm not really a morning person at the end of it. But during the night, I can stay for a longer period. So that's I like trading during the night because London session here starts at
Okay, that was
five
my
or six, yeah,
London session starts at 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Yeah,
Bruh. You know what time I gotta wake up for London?
three.
Ungodly
Yeah,
hours, bro. Ungodly hours. I be
yeah.
having to sneak out of the bed. Wife would be like, "Where are you going?" I promise you, I'm not about to speak. I'm not about to do nothing crazy, baby. I'm just about to cheat on you with the charts real quick. All right. Come back in a few hours. Yeah, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here trying to like stay up. It's like, but you out here telling me, so you telling me at 5 p.m. you can wake up, have a great London session, and then by like what 9 p.m., 10 p.m. be able to trade New York?
Uh, nah. So it depends with the schedule I have. So I told you I'm still studying and I'm
Yeah.
still working at the same time.
Okay.
So depending on whether I'm home, I don't like trading when I'm not near my laptop. So whenever I know I'm near my laptop, which is mostly in the evening. I so London says so New York starts here at 10. So mostly by 10 I'm home. So it gets easier for me because I've already finished what I'm doing for the day. I can now sit, relax, and then look at the charts.
Wow, interesting. So, quiz time. If you had only one pair to stick to for the rest of your trading career, what would you say it would be?
I'll still go with. gold.
Wow. Interesting. Tell me why and tell me more.
I feel like so I came into forex, especially with the information I had. People are like, if you're starting with trading, don't look at gold. Gold will always blow your account. But coming in, I it's a different kind of game when you know it's a challenge to many people, and then now you know you have to do it. So I
Wow.
did start with other pairs. I do trade GBP USD, GJ, AU, but I ended up loving gold because gold you don't have to trade gold every day, but there are days where gold actually gives you very big moves in the market. So I want to be there when the big moves happen and just not be taken out like in between.
Very interesting. I
Yeah.
so happen to be a gold trader myself, man. So, cheers to you.
And see,
And so would you say gold helped you get your last few payouts?
yes,
Wow.
especially my last bout was I only traded gold for the whole 3 weeks.
What month was that? When was this?
Uh, this was in August.
Wow. Gold was a little bit of a headache in August, man.
Yes,
How
yes.
did you make it out?
Um, I did have a swing move
Okay.
from I think 18 around. Yeah, when it went to like it's a
Yeah,
month's low, I was there.
yeah. I
Yeah,
thought gold was gonna hit 1880 for sure. They said,
yeah,
"Ah,
yeah. I
bam."
was there
I
for the
was like,
swing move.
whoa, whoa. You forgot 1880. Oh my God. Closing trades, closing trades. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Did I blow it? Oh, almost. Yeah. Oh, man. But do you have you been noticing something with gold and all the equities markets? Price will break structure on Thursday, retrace back on Friday or Monday, fail to swing high, and then by
On
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
you got your yeah, and then by Tuesday,
Yeah,
you got your swing
a
trade.
complete reversal of the trade. Yeah,
And we can't be talking about payouts and not putting some charts. Boy, let's get on the charts real quick, man. All right, so I'm a big fanatic. I love what I do, right? So
yeah,
this setup right here, I love it, man. So as you can see, price on Friday on the first broke
yeah,
structure right here. Then I caught the buy by Sunday. They made it into the previous week's Thursday or Friday. Yeah, Friday's highs here. And they've been doing this a lot. I don't know what's going on with my there we go. And by the time price actually gives you the Monday breaking retest here, or sometimes you see Tuesdays continue, you got your swing for the week. Like
yeah,
at least towards the low, you got nice little setup for yourself. And sure enough, they did it again. In the beginning of let me use this instead. Yep, they did it again. Friday came back, failed to swing high from the last week's high, and yep, sure enough, by Monday, Tuesday, you got your swing. You got your 200 pip swing. 150. And yeah, I've been catching these setups, bro, literally like every time. And I've been noticing because like I thought gold was really gonna be buying towards, 2000 or whatever the case was.
yeah. But
Several
yeah, I was
times I
looking at
thought,
the same.
and then I would notice them Thursday break structure, Tuesday come back, having a hard time. I'm like, oh man, looks like you're having a hard time going up there. That's okay. Then I come in and I take the train.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are you seeing on these charts here for the rest of the week? We have FOMC come in tomorrow, and what are your thoughts on what's going to happen with gold?
I was really waiting on the 1930 level to be broken,
Yeah, yeah,
which was taken out yesterday. So
yes.
I'm eyeing price to get to the 1940s levels and then see how the reaction.
Okay.
But go with the way it's looking, it's a little bit bullish. But again, with FOMC might change everything. So
Right, right, right,
yeah,
right. which is why I'm very much waiting to see if they're gonna respect the beginning of the month's highs. And so,
Yeah,
you know, within the next day, I want to see if even the next week, I want to see if price is going to respect it or break and retest again and just restart the cycle again after they sweep the liquidity. Because
yeah,
yo, I've been fooled before thinking gold is gonna be like going towards 1980 or touch 2000, and then just like here from June and July, we bought
yeah.
very aggressively, bro. Very aggressively. And each of those candles had you thinking, yep, we're ready to buy. And that's
And
not what
then,
happened.
yeah,
It's not what
market
happened.
respected. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Good deal, bro. Good deal. You know, I see you sharp. I see you sharp. You know, good to know. Good to know. You know, we got to test our traders here. You know, a lot of guys be coming in with the cap. You know how
I
that
know.
goes. You know how that goes.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what has been your experience with Fortune's funding so far? What do you like? Why did you choose us? Let's hear that part of the story.
I was introduced to prop firms by my mentors. I did have you guys and another prop firm. I won't mention which one, but after visiting your website, I think the way you guys present yourself, I fell in love with the prop firm. Tried. I did do my first account, but I blew it. Like I passed my first account passed in one day. Second account passed in one day. Then I blew the account in one day.
Oh,
So I didn't really know how like prop firms work. So that was I didn't have enough information. But the second time I got back in, I got funded again by you guys. So I've
wow.
really enjoyed the experience. Very good broker you're using. Very nice spreads. Yeah, I have nothing but praise for you guys.
Shout out to Fortune's Funding, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. So let me tell you, what is your typical risk style? Because obviously everybody has to adjust to the
Yeah.
prop firm environment. So what do you usually do when you're trading? You go for like 0.5% risk, 40 pip stop loss, 20 CP, whatever. How do you do it for yourself?
I use anything between 0.5% to 1% per trade. I
Okay.
don't really try to go big. Sometimes when maybe you get eight setups, try maybe to go to 1.5%, 2%, but not too much after that.
And
Because if a trade goes n- not your way, especially when you're in drawdown, it's not a good thing.
go down is not sweet, bro.
Yeah.
Not sweet at all. So what do you do with during times of drawdown? Do you maintain your psychology and your emotion and composure? How has that been for you as a trader who hasn't been trading for more than 3 years?
Um, Psychology for me was big when I started trading. I was really fearful of the market. Even placing trades was hard. Was very hard for me. But then I really got a good quote, which was "Scared money makes no money."
Yes, sir.
So it, it ended up sticking up with me that with if I don't take trades, like I'll still end up doing nothing. So that really helped me to build my confidence, especially when you get to analyze the markets well and then get good trades. I think that also boosts your confidence up. But when you get overconfident sometimes and then try to over risk, then now it becomes a problem. When I'm in drawdown, I try to reduce my risk because I don't want to head more into drawdown if I know I'm still using the same risk I'm using. But if I'm above, I try to maintain the same risk.
Okay. So you just said something interesting here. So do you scale down and close partials when you are in drawdown?
Yes, yes, I do. I try as much as possible to have daily targets because I don't really like if I'm swinging, then I can hold a trade for a couple of days without really taking partial sometimes. But if I'm day trading, then I do have a daily target for myself. Maybe another, if I'm risking 0.5%, I'm looking at anything above 1% for me is good. So I make sure I close my 1% and then leave the other trade running.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So what was your last wait, first of all, did we talk about how much in your how much payouts you made? Like how much was your payout?
My last payout was $1,900.
1,900.
Yes,
Nice, bro.
from from a 25K account.
From a 25K account. Wow, that is
Yeah,
amazing. So we're looking at 18%, something like that.
about 8%, 9, yeah, around 8%.
Oh, my bad. I was way off. I was way off. Yeah,
Yeah,
8%. 8% is what I thought I said, but I said 18%. Whoops,
yeah.
bloopers. But okay, that's awesome. Was this something you were aiming for, or is just you were going with the flow? When did you decide, you know what, this is good enough, it's time for me to request a payout?
Uh, it was enough because I requested my payout immediately after NFP. Yeah, so I'm really someone who just goes with the flow. But if I do have a payout within the 3 weeks before payout, then I'm happy to withdraw whatever I have. Then yeah, start from I guess
Right.
reset.
Okay. So a lot of traders have this issue where like they're in profit, then they give the profit back, and then they're in profit again, and then now they're starting to like, the greed starts to hit or the revenge trading. How are you able to overcome some of those? And are you still working towards becoming better at these?
I won't say my psychology is at 100%. I still struggle with uh, risk management sometimes because sometimes you're looking at an A setup, ends up not being one. And then I believe the psychological part is something you have to work on every day because it also depends with what's going on with your life outside trading. So you don't really want to get into charts, especially one if you know you're not mentally ready or other things are going on in your life, work wise, study wise. So I tend to stay off markets when I feel like I'm not in the trading mood, or if that's the best way to put it. But there are days where you feel like today is a good day to trade. That's when I feel like it's time to dive in the market. Sometimes you have that day, but no setups to trade. So it depends. But I'm still working on them personally.
That's great. Very well said. Very well said. So when you have, when you have a good
Yeah.
rhythm. You try not to. So on a day-to-day basis, what is your max risk as far as like if you took a loss today, when do you walk away?
If I lose 0.5 to 1% of my account, then I'm out of the charts for the day. I'd rather wait for the following day, even if I. Well, sometimes you say you're done for the day, you end up getting a good setup. You might want to take it, but I tend not to do it. Just wait for another day to get into the charts and yeah, try to recover the loss back.
Oh, I hope for those who are watching right now, you're taking notes because you are probably watching this video wanting to become a better trader or waiting to finally see the day where you get your payout. So this is good. This is great, man. For somebody who's been trading less than 5 years, you solid, bro. You got to give you your
Thank you very
flowers now.
much.
Got to give you now before you get all Hollywood on us. You know what I'm saying? They say the Douglas FX out here getting all types of clout.
Yeah,
This is your first interview with a prop firm. Obviously, this is your first prop firm.
yeah.
Um, that's good. That's awesome, man. Did you ever think you would be having interviews and things like that when you first started trading?
Nah, this was never in my wildest dreams.
And how do you feel
Uh,
now?
it feels good. It feels it feels like I'm doing something with my life. Like not just about because at the end of the day, we're all trying. I'm personally trying not to be in the 9 to 5 for a very long time, but we do have to start somewhere. But if I do get the consistency and the patience to wait it out, then I'd rather take the trading journey. And yeah, being able to be to be part of your story, that's a big plus for me. Even having the chance to sit here with you, that's a great opportunity. So
Yes,
I'm really
sir. I
thankful for that.
appreciate that. I appreciate
Yeah,
that. And on behalf of Fortune's Funding, we are proud of you, bro. Um, Now we know where to go when it comes down to Australia. You'll tell us what restaurants, what animal this is, what what type of spot
Yeah.
this is, you know. Is this crocodile or is this an alligator? You know, like is
Yeah.
this chicken or am I eating alligator's chicken? You know, so it's this is good to know. Like we have people in different parts of the world where we are sharing this story, this unending journey with trading. This is honestly one of our greatest joys. And we are impacting lives internationally. One thing, it was just that one decision we all did, right? To
Yeah.
take on trading. And now we are part of a um, big family, you know? So
Yeah.
if if right now you were to go back in your story, would you have made the same decisions that has basically brought you to where you are right now?
Sorry, can I get the question again?
Would you do it all differently if you were to start from scratch with trading?
Yes. I would say I came into trading with the mentality of I need to make money fast, and then you get into trading, and then you realize that's not the case. So if I'm to do anything differently, I would say get into trading with a mindset where you're looking for the skill, because this skill will give you there's unlimited ends of knowing the skill rather than just coming in for the money. If you have skill, this is a skill that will make you money, and then it's a skill that can be passed down in generations to come.
Wow, very well said. Do you
Yeah.
have anybody in your family that you're currently teaching the skill to or that trades with you? Who is your who is your tribe?
Can I get a question again? I'm sorry.
I'm saying who is your tribe? Like who do you trade with? Do you have like a small
Uh,
group? Do you have family that you teach? You know, like what does that look like for you?
I do have friends. I don't have any family that's trading with me, but I do have a couple of friends, and also I'm part of a community of traders back home in Kenya. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm
That's
happy to be doing that for now. Yeah.
that's awesome. So how important would you say a trading community has helped you through the highs and the lows? It can be a very lonely sport. We even have family sometimes, you know?
Yes. A trading community comes in with the fact that people see different things in the market, and also it's good to listen to some of the views people have, because I think at the end of the day, it's still a personal decision to take a certain trade, a certain way.
Yes.
But also, it's very helpful to know someone else is seeing the same thing as you, or someone else is seeing a different view. Someone else is good at fundamentals. Someone else is good at technical analysis. So I think all that, when you put them into one space, it just brings a whole other different trader at the end of the day.
Wow, very well said, very well said. And yeah, I think it is very important to have a trading family. And you know, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I do live trading sessions on Thursdays, and we do have like a trading chat within the Discord. Have you ever
Yeah.
engaged or anything like that?
Uh, I'm not I've not really been active on them,
Yeah.
but I am in the trading groups. In the Fortunes one, also in your group, the Sahans Felix group in
Oh,
Discord.
really? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You like the analysis, my brother?
Yes, I do like that.
Now that I know you trade gold, you know, I'll throw in a couple gold charts, you know, just to be like, hey, that's my boy Douglas. I know he watching.
Yeah.
That's amazing, bro. So, we are coming to a close with this interview. I think this was a very solid one. But now that you have your tribe, I know that you have people who you're a part of this community, and you're gonna take this interview back to that community, man. I know it's gonna feel real good. So if somebody's
Yeah.
watching this right now, thinking back from the day that you joined the community, thinking from the day that you started trading, and you're looking at this video as one of your trophies, bookmarking this right now, just looking at how far you've come and where you're going, what would you tell yourself and what would you tell somebody who needs to hear those next words that's going to come out of your mouth?
I would say if you're going to take trading as a full-time job or as a skill you want to learn, I would say come in with the mentality you want to learn, and then the rest of the things like money, the networking, it all comes to how well you analyze the charts, how well you work. Sorry, can I get the question again? I think I missed that.
It's okay. What would you tell yourself, or what would you tell somebody watching this right now?
One thing I would tell myself is enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. I would say work on psychology more, because you might be a very good technical analysis trader, but at the end of the day, risk management is key. Your emotional balance is key. It's just there's a whole lot of trading. It's just not about technical analysis.
Only, yeah. It's not just technical.
Yeah,
Your mind is more technical. That you should worry more about your mind or the technicals of your mind than just
yeah,
technical analysis, because that's the biggest thing to master. I agree. I agree,
yeah,
brother. Man, thank you so much. And to those who are watching, might be watching this video because he sent it to you, let that man know how proud you are of him. And that means a lot for traders because we go through a lot to be here. But it's all worth it. It's all worth it. So I
yeah,
appreciate you being here, man. And Fortune's not going to let you go without giving you a giveaway of our own. So we are awarding
yeah.
you a 25K um, account,
Thank you very
related
much.
account, on behalf of us. And thank you for taking your time, man. I know it's not that late in Australia, but it's getting late here. So
Yeah,
next time we travel and we go to Australia, we know we're coming to your home. We having a trading session. We're going out to eat. You got to show us around, and
yeah,
that's that's something we are looking forward to do in the near future. Having a whole world tour or something like that. And we
yeah,
know we know Australia got us. You're the general out there, so bro, keep holding it down, man. We are proud of you, and we are definitely looking forward to see what the future holds for you. Okay, whether with fortunes or whatever you do in life besides trading, bro. Let's stay connected. And if you are still watching, we want to thank you for being here and catch you on the next one. Sir Hans Felix signing out. Douglas, thank you once again, bro.
you're very much welcome.